Hello guys, welcome back to my channel VFX Expert. So guys, in this today's class, we are going to see how we can undistort footage in After Effects. Then we will see how we can reapply our distortion on our final compositing here. So let's start the class here. So now guys, here we are inside After Effects here. So because here we are going to see how we can undistort our footage in After Effects and also how we can reapply our distortion on final compositing here. So for this, first we have to export or we have to render lens distortion information from 3D equalizer, and these are our 3D render file which just I have rendered from Maya. So all videos link just I have given in description how I have rendered all these files from Maya. So now first I am going to render our lens distortion information from 3D equalizer here. So now again come here inside 3D equalizer here. So now here guys, we are inside our this 3D equalizer here. So here I have undistorted plate here, and also just I have generated our overscan frame size here. So if you want to check, so simply you can check it here. So you can see here. So here I have undistorted plate, and also just I have generated our this overscan frame size, whichever 1536 and 1296. So now first we have to render lens distortion information for After Effects. So for this we have to click on this 3D E4, then we have to click on file, and just here we have to click export, and then after this we have to select this one, export distortion to After Effects mesh wrap here, this one. So just simply select, then after this we have to click on export file and just select your folder or directory here. So here just I am going to create a new directory or folder because for After Effects 3D equalizer create multiple file here. That's why just I am going to create a directory or folder here. So just simply click on new directory and just give a name. This is our actually folder or directory. Now press OK here, then select your directory. So here I have selected. Then after this, inside this directory we have to save our file. So downside here we have to give our file name here or just script name here, because 3D equalizer save script file for After Effects here. So just simply give a name here. Now finally click on OK here. So now here I have defined our locations or directory, and then after the starting frame whichever 0. So according to your footage just you have to type it here. So simply just you can type it here 0. Then this overscan value is most important things for After Effects. So just simply check this one and just type it here. So which just we have generated in 3D equalizer here. So just simply we have to type 1536 and 1296. All these videos link I have given in description. So please watch my all these videos related to this lens distortion workflow. Now finally press OK here. So here 3D equalizer is exporting lens distortion information for After Effects here. So now here just I have exported our lens information for After Effects. Then before open our After Effects we have to also check some basic information from our this shot here. So simply in our this object browser you can select your shot, then right side there is starting frame, and this 24 fps I have tracked this shot. So these information are important for After Effects also. So now just open our After Effects here. So now here we are inside After Effects. So first we have to import our script file which just we have generated from 3D equalizer here. Then for this we have to click on file, script, and run script. Then we have to select your file which you have created from 3D equalizer here. So here inside this folder I have created this directory or folder. Then just open over this folder here. So inside this folder you will get this script file which have a lens for A here. So just simply you can select. Now click open here. Then after this again this will ask for 2 more files because 3D equalizer actually created 3 files for After Effects here. So all 3 files just we have to import. Now select second one and just click on open here. Now finally we have to select this last one here. Now click on again OK here. So now again come here inside our this After Effects project window. So here after importing your all 3 files inside After Effects you will get 4 compositions here. So these compositions are important for After Effects for undistorting our footage, even for reapplying our distortion on final compositing here. So here simple things are here. These 2 compositions for reapplying distortion on our final compositing here, and these 2 compositions just for removing less distortion from your original shot here. So just you have to use according to your requirements here. So here we will explain all things, how we can actually remove distortion from your shot in After Effects, then how we can reapply our distortion on final compositing here. So now after this we have to import our all these footages here. So first I am going to import our original plate here. So for this we have to click on file and click on import and just file. So just select your original plate here. So this is our original footage or original plate here, whichever distorted here. So here I have selected, then check this PNG sequence here. Now click on import here. Now press OK here. So here I have imported this one. Then again we have to use one more files here, which is our actually same file but undistorted, with just type render from 3D equalizer. So just I am going to import that one also. So inside this same folder, just you will get undistorted plate with just type render from 3D equalizer. So simply you can select and just you can import it here. Now again press OK here. Then after this we have to also import our render file with just type render from Maya. So now again click on file and just click on import and just select our final files here for compositing. So inside this folder you will get this render file here. So these 3D scene just I render from Maya. Click on import here. So here just I have imported our all these footages here for compositing. So now after this what we have to do, because in After Effects, so if you will import any image sequence, so by default After Effects import your image sequence on 30 fps or on 29.97 fps. Okay, so easily we can see here. So here just we have to correct two things, because this footage has pixel aspect ratio 1.5. If you will see here, actually it's showing square pixels here. So we have to also correct this pixel aspect ratio and this frame rate, because on 24 fps I have tracked this shot in 3D equalizer. So same frame rate also we have to use for compositing here. So now just I am going to see how we can correct all these values here. So first just I am going to correct for original plate here. So simply you can select, then right click and click on interpret footage, then main. Then here you can see frame rate, which is 24 fps, because on 24 fps I have tracked about this shot in 3D equalizer. So same frame rate we have to type it here. Then downside here you will get this pixel aspect ratio. So this footage has pixel aspect ratio 1.5. So here we have to also select this 1.5. Now click on OK here. So now here just I have corrected all these things here. Then for all these two files also we have to do same thing. So again right click, interpret footage, main. Now click on OK here. So here just I have corrected all these information. Now after this, first I am going to show you here how we can actually undistort our footage in After Effects. So for this we have to load in our timeline two composition. First one, whichever actually footage remove composition, and also remove here. So just simply double click here. Then also we have to load this one also inside of this timeline. So just double click here. So now if you will see here in our this timeline, I have loaded two compositions, because in our this footage remove we will place our footage, and in this remove composition we will get output or final output. Okay, so now just I am going to see. So just select your this footage, main footage or original plate, and just simply double click here. So easily if you want to check, you can see. So now we are inside our actually our footage panel, and this is our actually compositing panels here. Remember this one. Okay, so now if you will see here, this is our actually original plate, which is our distorted plate. So easily we can see. So first I am going to see how we can undistorted footage in After Effects. So for this again just we have to come here inside this footage remove. So inside this we have to place our distorted footage or original plate here. So now simply select and just drag and drop here. So now here just I place. So if you want, you can simply just check it here. So now you can see this is our actually distorted plate here. Now come here inside this remove composition. So here you will get actually our undistorted plate, because in this actually composition, if you will see in our this effect control, so this will automatically just apply this mesh wrap here. So this will undistort our footage here, and also this will give you this overscan frame size. So now after this, because here I have undistorted our plate, then for compositing what we can do. First for compositing, if you want, you can actually render this file from After Effects with overscan frame size. Then again you have to re-import in After Effects. Then you have to do remaining compositing here. But here I have already actually rendered this undistorted plate which just I have rendered from 3D equalizer. So if you want to check, simply you can see this one deraped file, this one which just I have rendered from 3D equalizer. So if you want, you can use same file, otherwise you can also render this file from After Effects. So same result we will get here. So now just I am going to use this deraped plate here. So for compositing, first we have to create a new composition with overscan frame size here. So because this file which just I have rendered from 3D equalizer, so this footage, if you will see here, information whichever actually with overscan frame size, so easily we can see. So first we have to create a composition for compositing, then simply you can just drag and drop here. So this will automatically just create a composition according to same footage information, maybe frame rate, maybe frame size, even pixel aspect ratio, all these things here. So now just simply just create this compositions. So here just I have created our, remember this one, this is our actually compositing composition. So inside this composition we will do compositing here. So if you want to just rename, so simply just you can select and just press enter and just give a name. So here remember this one guys, here we are doing compositing on our overscan frame size, remember this one here. So now first we have to remove this chroma, so easily we can remove this chroma. So just create a garbage matte first, then we will remove chroma here. Okay guys, so now here just I have removed our this chroma here. Then after this we have to place our actually background here which just I have rendered from Maya here, remember this one here. So this actually 3D scene just I have rendered from Maya. So remember this one, all videos link just I have given in description. So please watch my all videos related to this lens distortion series here. So all things you will get here. Now in compositing, just we have to place our this background here. So here you can see just I have composed this one. So here remember this one, this is our actually undistorted plate which just I have rendered from Maya. So easily you can see here this one, this is undistorted plate, and also this footage I have also undistorted here. So both are undistorted, so that's why just I have composed it here. Now just this is our actually final compositing here. Now we are going to see how we can reapply our distortion on our final compositing here. So for this we have to load in our this timeline remaining these two compositions, which is just for reapplying our distortion on final compositing here. So just double click here for apply, and also we have to double click on this apply here. This actually footage apply compositions, and this will actually apply. So same thing are here. So inside this footage apply we will place our actually final compositing here, and here we will get result. So what we will place here, so here we have to place our main compositing comp here inside this footage apply comp here. So this is our actually compositing comp here where just we have composed this one. So same composition just we have to place inside this composition. So simply you can select and just drag and drop here. Okay, so here I have placed. So if you want, you can simply check. This is again undistorted here. Now if you will come here inside this apply composition, so here you will automatically get our final compositing with all distortion. And so usually we can see here. Now press N here. So this will automatically trim your work here. So here now if you will play, so here we will get our final compositing with all distortion here. So first just save our final project here. So click on file and just click on save and just give a name. Now just play and check here. So in this composition I have also checked over this aspect ratio corrections toggle button here. So this will, otherwise this will display like this here. Okay, so just whatever just you have corrected here, so for display we have to also check here, remember this one. Okay, now just finally play and check our final output and just select this preview, so easily we can fast render our final output here. So now guys, here if you will see, this is our actually final compositing here with all distortion information here. So you can see this is our final compositing here with distortion here. So guys, till here just I have completed about this class, how we can actually undistort our footage in After Effects, then how we can compose it, then finally how we can reapply our distortion on our final composting here. So if you like this video, please watch, share, comment and subscribe my channel if you are still not subscribed my channel. So thanks for watching.